Hello, whoever finds this particular stream at some point in the future, since I am going on here with literally 30 seconds notice. So I'll be talking to the camera and myself. And I'm mostly doing this because, as I may not have mentioned, I moved into a new place a little over a year ago at this point, and discovered that I had far more built-in shelves in my old place than I have where I moved to. So I got a little more room, um, somewhat nicer office space, I thought. Washer and dryer in the apartment, didn't have to go anywhere to do laundry, but not as much built-in shelf space. So a lot of boxes have just been standing around unopened, like behind me here in the office. Well, you can see mostly file boxes back there with comics and papers and such. But if you have been paying attention to the messy background, you will see that there have been some alterations as time goes by. Now there's a bunch of CDs back there, and if you notice here, there's some more CDs that have shown up. And those more CDs is actually why I went. No, I'm going to come on here since I'm going to be doing a little bit of research anyway. Figured I would hop on and just do a little babble at the camera, show something I found in a box that I opened for the first time. Well, the content of the box had been on a shelf for many, many years. Hadn't really paid much attention to it. And then the content has been in this box for at least the past year, perhaps even longer, depending on what I was moving around. And I really, moving around the old space. But it was a box of CDs, and there were some manuscripts that I had kind of rolled up to kind of stop them from moving around in the box too much and getting damaged as I was moving them. I'll have to look at those manuscripts, see if there's anything worth revisiting in those, or whether they should just be recycled. But what I found in the box was this, and you probably can't see because of the reflection. Because someday I'll figure out how to use the actual software, and I will be able to just sort of take a picture and put it up on the screen so it pulls stuff up. But that is not that day. So this is a CD from a band called the Railway Children. Um, uh, and here's the back. If anybody's old like me, you would remember this slogan here. It was directed at radio stations. If you play it, say it. It was to make sure people were well, when you play it, say it. Make sure DJs and programmers were given bands credits that that they deserved. But this particular disc, I remember reviewing them probably live, because I can't remember whether they were from Salt Lake City. That's where I was living at the time that these guys were. I would have seen these guys perform, or if they were from, I want to say Pittsburgh, but I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to look them up and see. But I was thinking about putting this in the CD player list and checking out, because I remember liking them, but that's all I can remember. I can't remember what style of music. I can't remember really anything. Well, clearly it's a band with four guys. Another reason why I must have liked them, and we must have talked or something, is because there's actually the CD is actually autographed. I don't have a lot of things that are autographed, uh, partly because I feel sort of embarrassed asking for autographs. There are two times where I've actually gone up to famous authors when they're doing book signings and had them sign books. And in both those cases, it's well, in one case, the author was looking kind of lonely and miserable because nobody was coming up to her table, which was shocking to me. And in the other instance, the author was also an editor, and people were bringing up stuff that he had worked on as an editor, but not anything that he'd actually created. So I made his face light up by bringing him a book that he actually had a part in, other than just guiding it to finishment. Finishment? I talk English real good. Yes. So the Railway Children. The CD is called Native Places, or Native Place, rather. Native Place. I should get it right. If you play it, say it. So it's Native Place. I'll turn on some light because my tired old eyes will not let me. Do I have any light? This is completely impromptu and completely unprepared. I just found this in the box and went, I'm going to go on here and talk about what I don't remember about the Railway Children, and do a little bit of research while I'm sitting here on camera. But yes, Native Place. This would be sometime from the late 80s, but given that I can't find the damn light that was here, we'll turn this on. Maybe that'll make a difference, make it light enough that my tired old eyes can see. No, still, the indicia is way too small for me to actually see what year this was produced. But it was produced and mixed by Steve Lowell and Steve Power. So you got Steve's involved, so that right there, I understand now why I liked it, because Steve's made this, so it's got to be brilliant. Every Beat of the Heart, Music Stop. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, and nothing's coming to mind. Yeah, I should probably hold up so you can see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the CD now inside here. And it's just a disc. Native Place. Maybe there I can read the dates a little more, the year a little more clearly on here. But it has to be late 80s, early 90s, because that's when I was in Salt Lake City doing music reviews. My money's on that I saw them at a place called the Bar and Grill, just off of State Street, if memory serves, across the street from Sears. No idea whether it's still there or not. Probably isn't. But they brought in a lot of interesting bands, a lot of good bands. My guess is this is kind of jangly guitar stuff given the period, but I'm still trying to find the damn year. There we have the producers again. 1990. Yeah, 1990. So, yeah. It makes perfect sense that I would have seen them at the Bar and Grill. And I think that's what the place was called, just Bar and Grill. I don't think it had any other names other than that. But let's take a look and see what are there YouTube videos for the Railway Children on YouTube? Well, they come up, but that's also a movie, I believe, so that could be what is being hit here. But let's go Railway Children Band and see what I find. Yeah, isn't it exciting watching someone doing a search? Okay, here they are. And it's the same four guys. And here's a mix of the Railway Children. Every Beat of the Heart, they had a video here from 13 years ago, got uploaded 13 years ago. And I believe Every Beat of the Heart was on this disc. Past experience has told me when I'm doing this, if I start playing music and making noises, it will have a horrible feedback. So, well, here, maybe we can do a few seconds and have to stop it. Yep, jangly guitars, like I thought. But this is one of the tracks off of that CD that I found. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link to this track. The heck? My window is all screwed up. Why is that? Because I'm in full screen mode. Oh, no, now I'm not in full screen mode. What is going on? Oh, so I'm not used to seeing YouTube on this screen. I have two screens, one horizontal, one vertical, and I can't see myself right now, so I don't know whether you can see me pointing or not. Well, let's just put it in the chat just for posterity's sake, so I can. So if someone comes along and looks at this later, they can. Is there no way to share this? What the hell? Huh. Okay, this is a new one on me. Well, I can always just. I do not understand what is going on here. Okay, this one has all the various share links and everything else I would expect, but the Railway Children video does not. It has no share buttons, no ability for me to share it out. Oh, that's odd. I've never actually seen that before. Well, actually, I have seen settings when I'm setting up these videos that say, don't allow embedding, but I've never seen an ability to share it. Well, I guess I won't be sharing any Railway Children links in this particular side chat because. What just happened here now? What just happened here now? Now I'm echoing like a maniac. Now I stopped that. Okay, well, this is an interesting, another interesting learning experience. In the sense, I've never seen a video that wouldn't let me grab a link that could be shared before. Well, I don't know if this will work or not, but we'll try it. Just out of curiosity's sake. All right, well, that is the link where the video for, I think it was Every Beat of the Heart, I said. The Railway Children, what is the song? My screen is just all messed up. That is so freaking weird. Every Beat of the Heart, yeah. So off of this particular CD. But why it is that, let me try this one.
They call the Railway Children, and they're going to be playing every beat of the.
Okay, yeah. So here's another video with them, a live performance off of some UK TV show that can be shared. All right, well, now I'm curious to see where they were from. So we'll go to the Google machine. The Railway. Maybe they were English, because I think Railway Children, that movie, was an English film. I want to say it was. I just don't recall. Railway Children band. Let's see. All right, here we go. Wikipedia. They were a British band. Okay. All right. So maybe no, I must have seen them. I must have seen them. Just seems like it's an awfully long way to travel for a band from England to be playing the Bar and Grill in Salt Lake City. So maybe I saw them somewhere else. So in 1984, in 1990, so the iteration of the band that made this CD, they were around from 1984 to 1991, and then they broke up. And then they got back together again in 1996, and they are still playing, at least according to Wikipedia. And Stephen Hull is one of the members. So one of the producers on this is one of the performers. Okay. Newby, who was the front man, I think, back then. He went solo, it looks like. Went to Japan. Has been in Japan from 2002 onward, it says. Yeah. So Native Place was actually their second album, and it was released shortly before the initial iteration broke up. Oh, in 2016, the original lineup got back together, and they performed some dates. This was back in 2016. Doesn't say. Doesn't really say what they've done beyond aside from that. Their last album was in 1997, Dream Arcade. A national hit eluded them. That's too bad. Again, from what little I heard of that one song, I know why I liked them. Even if in the 30 years that have gone by since, I've totally forgotten who they are. But I shall be listening to this CD. Cody Francis, was that the movie with Judy Geeson? The Railway Children? Yeah, maybe. I don't recall that either, Cody. But let me see. Oh, and thank you for stopping by. What are you howling about, kid? I don't know if you guys could hear the cat yammering. The Railway Children 1970 film, which is what I'm thinking about. Oh, there apparently was a remake or a sequel made in 2020. Lionel Jeffries directed. Jenny Agutter was in it. Jenny Agutter? Jenny Agutter? I don't know how to pronounce that. So, unless you're thinking about the remake, Mr. Francis, then no. Although, according to this, there was also a TV series. So let's look at the TV series, The Railway Children. Oh no, the Railway series. Never mind. There was no Railway Children series. Railway Children Return. Who was in that? Oh, some of the same cast members. Oh, it's from 2022. This is brand new. And Jenny Agutter is back. 50 years later, but she's back. Probably not playing the same character. Oh well, who can say? I don't know, but it's not Judy Geeson. She's not on either. Geeson? She's not on either cast list. Sorry. Yeah, I think Jenny Agutter was in Logan's Run, although I'm batting 1,000 with my memory tonight. So let me check. All right, 1976 film. Yes, she was in Logan's Run. She was the girl in the short skirt. I guess that's a bad way to remember her, but that's that's how I remember her in that movie. But yeah, so Going to be playing my autographed copy of The Railway Children, refreshing myself on who the heck they are. Actually, Blue Sky is also ringing a bell. Let me see. Yeah, this is a thrilling live stream. I'm sure you guys are all on the edge of your seats as I look for stuff on YouTube. And what I really should be doing, I wish I thought of this 10 minutes ago, is using both screens since I have two monitors. There was a Railway Children's TV series. I saw there was a Railway TV series. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she did. She had that collar on with the necklace. Let's see, Blue Sky song. Someone else has done this YouTube search. So let's see what comes back. Oh, Mr. Blue Sky. That's why I was ringing the bell. Not the Railway Children, but Electric Light Orchestra. They have a song called Mr. Blue Sky. But let's see, Railway Children, Blue Sky. Oh, yep, there it is. And it's kind of funny. One of the uploads of this video on YouTube, they have. Oh, that's actually interesting. Must have been a couple of different versions of this CD, because you can see here, well, maybe not, the guy's upside down. But if you look up Blue Sky on YouTube, you will see a cover for Native Places where he's not upside down. So he's jumping rather than falling, I guess. Oh, let's see. The little music still starts echoing. That would be the opening chords from Blue Sky. And we'll turn that down. Actually, it's going to be interesting to see if I get some copyright strikes, since I've now, I hope I don't, but I've now played two bits of songs during this live stream. And last time I played some bits of songs, the gremlins or goblins or algorithms or whatever is in YouTube scouring the content, noticed that I was trying to learn how to use some streaming software, and I just played this random video to kind of test the sound channels. And next morning I had a notification that, hey, you use copyrighted material in your video. You are a bad person. Fortunately, though, it was material that the users allow YouTube creators to do in their videos. And if I ever get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, and I can monetize and be one of the really cool kids, then I'll have to worry about that little segment of that live stream. Although at that point, might as well go in and just snip that part out, and or just delete the whole thing, because it's really just a bunch of junk. Although I do seem to recall the side chat being somewhat witty, because I think I had like 8 people on that one. There was a lot of people, if memory serves. But I really just came on because I found it fascinating that I had this signed CD from a band that I have no recollection of. And I couldn't even go back and look at, oh, did I? So I must have written them up somewhere. I can't even go back and look at press clippings because I didn't keep any. I've been very bad about keeping track of what I have done over the years. And on that note, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks for popping in, Cody. I appreciate it. It's always nice to have somebody out there, especially when you're bringing up stuff we can talk about. So there was a 1951 Railway Children TV series, really? Now you got me curious. 1951. 1970 film. Oh, there's a novel from 1905 and was published in book form. Edith Nesbit. 1951 British television. There we go. Was it a series or a movie? Oh, not much information there. All right, I will take your word for it, although I'm probably going to do a little bit of digging because now I'm curious. But now the name makes a little more sense. The Railway Children, 1951. Let's see. All right, talks about the book. Talks about a radio dramatization. The television series. All right, 8 episodes, 30 minutes each. Then they did a second adaptation, which they reused some of the film. Okay. All right. Interesting. So this has apparently been something popular to the Brits for decades. Something that completely escaped my notice until this very minute. Oh, hey Dave. You arrived for just in time for me to start wrapping it up, and the completely impromptu 99% content free live stream. Hope both you guys had a good New Year. And I'm sorry, I'm reading about the Railway Children, which came up because I started talking about a band that I found this disc that's autographed by them, or by somebody in the band. Oh, it's not just somebody; it's the lead singer guy. At the time, he was a front man for the band, Gary Newby. His name is right there, and I didn't even notice it. That's how prepared I was for this live stream. I was just fascinated by the fact that I had an autographed CD from a band that I completely forgotten that I must have interacted with and must have reviewed at some point. But unless someone else wants to bring something up I can babble about, I am going to call it an evening. But I'm glad that you guys stopped by, Cody and Dave. And oh, well, Lionel Jeffries must have really been a big fan of the Railway Children because he bought the rights in the 1970 and made a movie. All right, well, that explains that. Thomas Tank. What is Thomas Tank? Oh, was that the talking train? I had a deprived childhood. Thomas the Tank. Thomas the Tank Engine? In the British Railway series. Okay, so So that's what that is. When I said there's a railway series, that was a reference to that. Okay. I am learning all kinds of things about British children's entertainment that I was unaware of, despite having spent a couple of years in the country as a kid. Huh. Oh, a year, not a couple of years, about a little more than a year. Or something in that neighborhood. No, wasn't even that long. Whatever. Doctor Who is all I was aware of. Yeah. Yep. That is true. Yeah, one of the prettiest places on earth. Well, it was back then. Okay. Interesting. Anything else that somebody wants to point out to me and make me weep for my misspent childhood, my empty childhood? I am kidding. But now I understand. Now that I'm reading about Thomas the Tank here, I understand some memes I've been seeing that I recognized. I recognized that that was some sort of kids show. Yeah, that's what I thought you were referring to. There's a thing called Thomas Tank. Oh, let me scroll up. Maybe I misread what you said. Thomas Tank sent me an email. All right, let me look at the email. And just outside of there, Cody, but visited there a couple of times. Here's another bit of trivia for you. I just saw this headline. Next time you want to wow your friends. Emma Watson made $70 million from the Harry Potter franchise, but she also retained rights to her iconic wardrobe. I have no idea what her iconic wardrobe is, but I'm sure those rights are worth an awful lot. There's a lot of stuff tonight that I'm coming across that I'm going, I don't know what that means. Okay, that didn't work out. I was trying to send you my email because I do not see an email from you. Unless there's some sort of special YouTube email account that I'm just not aware of because I'm damn clueless. So that should be stevemillermail@gmail.com. And now that wait, it's on the page somewhere. I thought. Now I'm curious. You guys make me stay up late. Hope you're proud of yourselves. Self-proclaimed Twitter investor mocks Elon Musk by offering to buy the company at a $30 billion discount. Sent you off. Sent you. Oh, so it would have bounced back, I suppose. Yeah, I probably should clean up. I got way too many links on that page. Probably I should just. I should probably just pick one or two and get rid of all the other stuff. I don't know why I'm getting all these. Oh, another opening on Twitter in case somebody wants a job. One of Twitter's last remaining heads from before Elon Musk's takeover has quit. So send in your resume, guys. If you're seeing this in the future, if you've lasted this long, I'm probably giving you good advice because you need more content in your life. Let's see. All right, let me see what I got. Well, maybe it's just being slow tonight. Well, I'll keep looking for it, and I'll see if it pops up. Let's see here what I have about. Yeah, on the About page. Is it typoed? Nope, it's right. So on the About page, there should be an email address to just click on, and let's see what happens if I do that. It opens something. Well, you are, what, 2 hours ahead of me? Now it's wanting me to add accounts. I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. It's trying to open Outlook. Okay. Well, I don't know why the email's not coming through, Dave. But like I said, maybe just being slow. I'll keep an eye out for it. Yeah. Although I kind of ended up being a bit of a hero at work today. One of the well, my boss's boss basically wanted a report run, and nobody knew how to do it except me. So yeah, I was the tech hero for once. Oh, ZXL Master is sleeping, but he still want to say hi. Appreciate that. Especially this was completely impromptu and unplanned, like I said. Well, 25,000 views, whatever that's good for. I should look at this page every so often, huh? Oh, that's right. We were talking about you possibly joining the game, right? Were you on a Facebook group or something? Was I able to provide you with that link, or was I still waiting for an email? I think I was still waiting for an email, probably. I don't know if you were the. Another reason why I shouldn't go on at midnight with no planning and no nothing is that the brain's tired and it's working even less effectively than usual. But yeah, we were talking in the RPG stream, right? And if you're interested, yeah, email me because I don't know that I should be putting that Discord link on YouTube since it really is just for the game group to play. But yeah, use the email on the about page because that should work just fine. Or the one I try to put in the side chat, stevemillermail@gmail.com. It'll get to me eventually. and I'll keep an eye out for it. Just don't tell me that you're from the IRS or that I've won a drawing at some hardware store I've never shopped at. I'm getting a lot of those kind of emails lately. I think they must be scraping the address off of YouTube, because I didn't used to get that many until I started goofing around on here. But all right, Cody, if you're still here, have a good night. Thank you for popping in. And ZXL Master, if you can hear me in your sleep, again, thank you for coming by. Downloading entire internet, expected time 43 days. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Aha. Here we go. Your email just hit me, Dave. So probably just being slow. Oh. I'll have to take a look at that thing from Merb. I'll send you the link to the. I assume you say you've been say you could not find the link, so I will send you that link. If you're interested in seeing what we get up to, because it is okay. And a few ice ages ago, yeah, I know that feeling. Believe me. That is so strange. Anyhow, I'll fire you back that link once I'm off of here, and because I've got like 1.2 million tabs open, I just noticed, and I've been closing a few of them and still not seeming to reduce them. Oh, ZXL Master has made a short. That's worth checking out too. So I'm going to experiment here. If you guys lose me, it's because I am going to click on this link and see what happens. Ah, yeah, I better not do that. Changes you made may not be saved. So let me not do that right now. I'll do that once I have logged off of this, and I'll check out that short, Master, ZXL Master. But I think I'm going to pack it in, guys. Again, thank you very much for popping in, especially since this was it 100% was valid? Yeah. But yeah, I think I will encourage everybody to do a YouTube search on Railway Children, and they've gotten multiple videos up there. Several of them are songs off of this CD. Go check them out. I'll put a few on the community page. Well, the ones that will allow me to put them on the community page. And maybe someone can share their opinion on them. I'll probably express mine too at some point when I remember who the heck they are. Again, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you stopping in. Dave, I will fire off an email to you. ZXL, I will watch that video. And on that note, I am going to push the button, number 1, push the second button, and we are clear.